Good morning, my lovelies. Welcome to Sunday. Just coming on to do the Tarot and Oracle review video for you all. So the deck that I'm going to be showcasing for you today is the Spirit Animal Oracle. And this is a deck by Colette Baron-Reid. Now this is a beautiful, beautiful deck. It's produced by Hay House. As you know, I'm rather a big fan of Hay House creations. But quite a lot of people have been asking me for a good sort of animal or spirit animal kind of power deck. So that's really what this one is. So I thought this would be a fantastic one to sort of showcase for you guys today. So this is a 68 kind of deck. So there's quite a good chunk of cards in here actually. Okay, and it just sort of says that the artwork is produced by Jenna Della Gorottalia. I'm not sure if I pronounced her right. And also the cover design is by Nixie Welch. So that's the artist. So let's open this bad boy up and have a little look. Now it's a lovely box, beautiful matte finish. What I do like, it's got a magnet kind of clip to it, but then as you open it up, you've got all of this loveliness inside. So, oops, it just sort of says here, the spirits residing in the natural world have much to share, and their secrets of their forgotten language are now available to you. So it is all the power of like the animal kind of communication. So I'm just going to pull these out. Okay, so lovely thick big old book there, as you can see. So we'll look a little bit more at that shortly. Obviously what we have got on the back is a picture of Colette herself. I don't know if you can see that, probably not too well because every time I bring it in close it gets a little bit cloudy, a little bit foggy, but hopefully you can see that. Now these cards are absolutely gorgeous, I have to say. Great stock quality. Let's talk about that first. You know, anything by Hay House tends to be great quality. These are lovely and thick, decent thickness. These are an absolutely beautiful matte finish, not huge for Oracle size. I'd say these are medium size almost. Some people find these quite big if you've got small hands, but for me this is a perfect size. We've got this beautiful kind of like mandala kind of artwork on the back in these kind of teal colours, absolutely stunning and gorgeous. And then what you've got, each card has an animal, so it says what the animal is, and then there's like a key sort of piece. So for instance, this one is the dove spirit, and it just says be peace, and it's got a number as well at the top. Beautiful, beautiful colours in these cards, as you can see. So, and they represent all different types of animals, so birds in the sky, birds on the earth, animals underground I should say, not just birds, a whole collection of stuff, animals in the sea as well. So fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. This is such a cool deck, I really like it. And I was really surprised when I sort of came across this deck because I'll be honest, I wasn't expecting to like it quite as much as I did, because sometimes like with animal decks, even though I love animals, I am as a rule a dog lover, you know, and other animals are fine and everything, but I just wasn't really expecting to gel and to resonate with this overly, but actually I've been pleasantly surprised. So this is a great deck to use in full readings. It's great if you do anything with animal communication. It's great if you want to sort of tap into trying to understand a bit more about your own spirit guide animals, which we always have, as well as our spirit guide people. We always have totem animals. So you will have a couple of those, one or two, definitely, which you may or may not have connected with already. So, but as I said with this deck, the colours are stunning, the images are stunning, there's so much kind of to take in and going on with these kind of cards, you know. So I don't want to show you all of these, but I want to show you enough, because 68 is quite a lot actually as well. So it's quite a big deck, definitely. But they are beautiful. So there'll be some that you resonate with more than others, but they're all great, they're all powerful in their own unique kind of way. And like I say, I've had a few different spirit guide sort of animal oracle decks before, and they've been lovely, they've been okay, but they've not been necessarily ones that I would call upon or want to work with that often, but this is something that I would be more inclined to work with on more of a regular basis. So really, really nice, as you can see. Powerful images, but there's still a lot of gentle energy. There's a lot of flowers and sort of, you know, just beautiful energy with these. So yeah, I really, really like this deck. Like I say, I'm going to show you maybe like half of these because I want to show you enough of them to make sure that you can sort of see them for what they are. But I don't want to show you too many. I want to keep some back as a surprise, just in case you decide to treat yourself to this deck. Now, being in the Witch's Cellar, I have, it doesn't bother me, but I have loads of spiders around. And I just let them do their thing, weave and potter around, and we've just come across the Spider Spirit card, which I quite like. So I don't necessarily have a sort of spider spirit guide animal that I'm aware of, but definitely around me there are a lot of spiders, and there's like the little small ones that you can hardly see, and then there's the big, more bulky looking ones. And like I say, they don't bother me. I just let them crack on because I think we're kind of cohabiting this space. So that made me laugh seeing that little card there, really. One of my main sort of, I don't know if there is one, but actually one of my main spirit guide animals that I work with is actually magpie. Magpie for me is very powerful energy and has come in the last couple of years and really worked with me on quite a sort of powerful vibration. So that's one of the spirit animal guides I actually connect with. So I don't know if there is a magpie in this. I know we saw a crow, but it'd be interesting to see if there is a little magpie, because that's definitely more my energy. Right. Do you know, I'm going to quickly look because I'm so intrigued now. I'm just going to quickly see if there is. Ah, and obviously dogs. You know, my little dog Oscar, which is my witch's familiar. So we've got the dog spirit card. I'm just going to see if there is a magpie out of interest. There probably isn't, and I'll probably really disappoint you guys now. But that's a beautiful one. That's the same as the one that's on the front of the cover, and that's actually stag. I do work with stag energy a little bit as well. That's come in on and off for me quite a bit as well. But magpie is more present. I'm just going to have a quick look and see. Oh, that's really nice as well. So I'm going to show you the ones I sort of like. The bat spirit, that's beautiful. Come on, let's see if there is one. Don't disappoint me. Is there going to be? We've got every other bird. No, there isn't magpie. Oh, that's really sad. Okay, but the last card's beautiful as well, so I'll show you that one. Rabbit spirit. So I'm a little bit sad that we haven't got magpie, but so maybe I'm going to have to deduct a point for that. But, you know, it's all cool. It's all as it's meant to be. So this deck, as you can see, is absolutely visually sort of beautiful, you know, artistically very, very beautiful. Loads to work with. Like I say, it's a big chunky old deck, this one. So as ever, what we'll do, we'll channel a card for Sunday, and this will also fall into next week. So it'll be a little bit of something to know about for the coming week ahead. And then we'll check in with the book and kind of see what the message is for you guys. And hopefully it will make sense and you can resonate with it. Now, because these are matte finish, they do glide and slide really lovely in the hand, I have to say. I think this is what Hay House do really good. Matte decks, anything that's matte finish, they've really sort of nailed getting it just right, because the quality is so good. So I have to say that is an immediate kind of 10 for me, really. Okay, so we've got Eagle Spirit. So kind of close, maybe. Okay, it's not a magpie, but we're still in the bird category. And it just says, Spirit has your back. What a lovely message. Okay, so, and then what I love as well is you've got him with the sort of crown on, but again, you've got all of this sort of mandala work around the edge. Beautiful sort of change of colours there. Very earthy kind of colours, actually, with the greens and the oranges and the browns. Beautiful. So, the book, let's have a little look at this before we find that. So, quite a lot of talk about introduction and sort of, you know, just welcoming to the deck on the front. So, talking about that. Then a couple of examples of how you can use various spreads and the options that are available there. And then literally it's straight into the meanings. Now what's great is they've got numbers on, so this makes it so much more easier. So 23. So let's just look for 23 a sec. 23, so it's these 2 pages and then a little bit on the back. Okay, what is nice as well is that there's a picture. Pictures are black and white, but I don't think that's a problem. It doesn't really detract from it too much. You've got quite a lot of stuff going on here. So what they've got is like an oracle message, that's the main message, and then a protection message. That's almost as if this was like a sort of spirit guide protecting and advising you. So let's look with this and see what we got. So the oracle message. Think of the eagles flying high above the other birds, soaring on the wind. Eagle Spirit has appeared to ask whether you're willing to soar to new heights, even if this means solitude for a short while. Truly, all the wisdom of the world is available to you. When storms flash across the sky, it is Eagle Spirit that raises you above it all, helping you conquer fear and overcoming adversity, reminding you that Spirit has your back and wants you to experience life at its fullest. At this moment, you are meant to know that you have the highest of wisdom and courage within, gifted to you by Spirit and all the angels. Boldly build your nest in a lofty space, and know that now you can fly effortlessly, proudly embodying Eagle Spirit in all her glory and grace, claiming what is truly yours in divine timing. That's interesting. They call it her because I felt it was a he, but that's cool. So that's a lovely message, quite a nice chunky message, but makes complete sense. And then we've got the protection message. If you are walking awkwardly and feeling embarrassed, Eagle Spirit is here to tell you that this is only because right now you are meant to fly. Soar over the troubles that have you feeling scared and alone. See the big picture, yet retain your eagle eye for the details that help you claim your wisdom and courage. Or perhaps you are making yourself small for the sake of getting others to accept you. Now is not the time to be vulnerable and dependent, for you have the wings to fly on your own, and you need to do this at this time. There is no need to huddle in a shelter or even to seek out a flock to support you, for Eagle Spirit says you have tremendous wisdom and courage within. Let it arise so that you might soar proudly with the angels, serving as the wind beneath your wings. From these heights you can make the best and most powerful choices for the highest of good. So basically, this is a time to not be scared, not be small, set yourself free. You've got these beautiful big wings. It's time to soar and it's time to use them. And sometimes the best adventures are the ones that we can see, even if other people around us don't share the same vision or the same goal initially. Sometimes they catch us up a little bit along the route. And if they don't, it's not a problem, because the right people will always support and stand with you. So that's a very powerful message, actually. So I like the fact that there is the oracle message and then the protection message. So I hope you can make sense of this. Fabulous, fabulous card. This is a really different deck to anything I've shown you before, because obviously it's more animal based. I don't think I've really shown you too many of those. I know we've seen a couple of like the witchy sort of familiar types, but I haven't shown you too many animal decks, I don't think. So this is a lovely one, and because this is power animals, so I think this is great to work with for so many ways and so many sort of things. You could use this in meditation as well if you were conducting a meditation and pulling a little card at the end. Like I say, you can do complete readings with this, or you can do sort of smaller pieces. So this is definitely like a 10 deck. I love Colette Baron-Reid. I've got quite a few of her decks anyway, and they're always fabulous. So this is another one to the collection. So definitely check this out, the Spirit Animal Oracle. It's a beautiful, beautiful deck. You won't be disappointed. Check it out, see what you think. Fabulous. Like I say, it's definitely a 10 from me. Beautiful artwork, easy to understand messages, but with a very powerful kind of meaning and foundation to them. So that's what you want. So this is a deck that does exactly what it says on the tin. So perfect. Going to leave that with you. Hope it resonates. Stay safe and well. Have a fabulous week ahead, and like the card says, don't stay small, don't stay sort of, you know, fearful. Spread those wings, guys, fly, set yourself free, and live your best life. It's your time to shine. So take care, and I'll catch up with you again soon. Much love. Bye for now.